Well, welcome back to Mid Mornings with Amy on Friday, October the 4th. Are you glad it's Friday? I'm so glad it's Friday. It's 63 degrees outside wherever you are this morning. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday morning. We're talking about the Breast Cancer Symposium, the 11th Annual Breast Cancer Symposium coming up here in Somerset on October the 17th. And we're talking with Susan Wilson from the Lake Cumberland Regional Hospital and Beth Wright from Alton Blakely, the Alton Blakely family of dealerships. And the hospital and Alton Blakely has partnered together to make this possible. And in case we have a few people just joining us this morning, let's tell everybody one more time, what is the symposium all about? Why do you have it, and why do we do it?
Well, every year we have an ongoing theme. We have a new theme as far as the title's concerned, but we have an underlying purpose in that, and it's information, inspiration, and celebration. So every year it's our intention to be able to provide information about good health, good breast health, and how to recognize risk factors and what to do if you find you have a problem. And then to inspire everyone. We have lots of survivors who come to that event, and it's always such a blessing for the newest diagnosed individuals to see survivors who've been out 45 years. This year we're going to have a survivor who's a 45-year survivor. So those stories are really great. And then we celebrate the victories of survivors all around. So it's a really great event.
And the theme for the event this year is a Southern Tea Party.
Exactly.
A Southern Tea Party. And Lisa Patton, she is from Memphis, Tennessee. She's an author. She's going to be speaking to everyone there. I think it's so important sometimes at events like this, just to gather people together, women together, who have all gone through the same thing and are going through the same thing. How much does this mean to the people who were there in the past?
Oh, it's amazing, Amy. When we have a time of recognition of the number of years of survivors, it's so inspirational to those who have been recently diagnosed or within the last year or two to see the power of all these women stand up and say, yes, I'm a survivor. You can be a survivor. And they can give suggestions and ideas to the newly diagnosed of how to deal with it, what might have made it easier for them or harder. And I cry every year. I just bawl because it is so inspirational.
There will be exhibits at the symposium. What will the exhibits be?
Well, we have people from all throughout the community who like to be a part of such a great event, and they are wonderful supporters, and they provide all kinds of different information. A lot of them are health related. Some of them are not health related but just want to be good community partners and be a part of this. And we have lifestyle exhibits, people who want to come and help you to learn how to be healthier, how to live healthier lifestyles. And we always throw in some pampering. There will be some hand massages
course.
Some nail painting and some girly things going on. But it's and this year we're doing something a little bit different. Our exhibitors always provide door prizes, but this year we're all combining together, and they're using the funds they would normally use for door prizes to help purchase beautiful little porcelain teacups and saucers. Those are what our guests will drink their tea out of, and then when it's over they can wrap them up and take them home. So everyone gets a prize.
You can't have a tea party without a porcelain teacup.
Can't.
That's
and
a wonderful
so pretty
idea.
with little pink flowers on them. So yeah, that's something that's totally new, and we're so grateful to the exhibitors and other community partners who want to help sponsor that. It'll be really great.
Speaking of community partners, putting an event like this together takes a lot of people, and we're all about community here. So talk a little bit about how this came together and who participates and who really makes this possible. I know you at the hospital and out in Blakely are presenting it, and you all have done so much work, but it really is a big effort.
Well, it started originally, Mr. Blakely's sister is a breast cancer survivor, and Ford Motor Company came out with what they call the Warriors in Pink program, and that was before our symposium ever began. But Ford donates an immense amount of money and an immense amount of resources to breast cancer awareness through the Ford Warriors in Pink. And when Mr. Blakely's sister underwent her therapy, this became very personal to him. And he had this idea. and threw it out. And I contacted Susan, and Susan was way on board with it. She thought it was a great idea. And from there, we have a team of, I don't know, Susan, 8 or 9 ladies that get together every year and plan the event and work hard to make this event happen.
The event is the Breast Cancer Symposium, Thursday, October 17th from 1 to 4 at the Center for Rural Development. If people want to come, Susan, what do they need to do and how can they get their reservations made?
Well, the tea is actually from 1 until 2:30, the tea and the program. So if they want to come to that section, it is necessary to have reservations. We don't actually have tickets. You just make reservations. And you may do that by going online to the hospital's website. It's www.lakecumberlandhospital.com, and there will be a place there where you can register. Or and that's probably the swiftest way to do it, or they can call me. My number is 678-3264, and I'll be happy to take their reservation. We'll just be taking them for several more days, though. We'll have a cutoff in about 4 or 5 days. But I also wanted to point out that we do this in cooperation with American Cancer Society and Kentucky Cancer Program. They're wonderful partners, and they have lists of people who are cancer survivors, which makes it really wonderful and easy for them to contact those survivors so they can be a part of this event. And, of course, their expertise with that disease process has been really, really important to us as well.
We will put the website address for the hospital as well as Susan's telephone number on our Facebook page at Somerset 106. So if you haven't liked us yet, you want to find Somerset 106 on Facebook, and that's where you can find the information as to how to register. Susan suggests registering online, the best way to do that. And there is limited seating, limited availability.
There is, yes. We are able to accommodate more people this year just because of the way we've changed the format. But, yes, there will be a time where there's an end to it at some point in time.
So in the next few days, if
Right.
you want to attend the Breast Cancer Symposium, please visit lakecumberlandhospital.com, lakecumberlandhospital.com. Make your reservations for the 11th Annual Breast Cancer Symposium. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back on Mid-Mornings with Amy.